Lightning, I think was his name. He was the Tabaxi trainer that sponsored you guys for entrance into the arena. And as he's working with the officials to get you guys in, you guys took a long rest after a long battle with a giant snake and a whole bunch of creepy shit in a cave. You guys needed to rest up. Vitoris somehow didn't take any damage and decided he was going to head off to the Shipwrights Guild. So while you guys are resting and whatnot, Vitoris heads off. So you guys, if you hadn't done so, everybody else can go ahead and take your long rest.
I'm pretty sure Noddlers also wanted to have the disadvantage of not having a long rest because I also didn't get hit.
If you'd like to not take a long rest and spend the next few hours walking around and doing something else, I mean, go right ahead.
Yeah, I think I had books to read, and here, I'm trying to put my speakers back so it's not going to feedback. I think I had books to read, and there was something else that I just picked up or something that I wanted to look at. Like, that's all I remember.
Yeah, you did pick up those. You bought a whole bunch of books at Feet Fest.
Yeah, I think I fully read one of them because it was a short one. So I think I was saying I just want to take a short rest and read.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely you guys, within that amount of time, I'm sure you had enough time for a short rest and a long rest. So this pretty much uses up most of the day. And as you were instructed, that the fights actually happen at night. So some of the first events, kind of like the undercards, a lot of the entertainment sort of starting up. Some jugglers and knife throwing and some festivities start the opening acts inside the arena. Anything else you guys want to do before you make your way across the Soak back towards the Market District into the Coliseum? All right, so you guys kind of awaken and prepare yourselves as it's been a good couple of hours, and you get yourself a taxi paid for by the master of the house, and he sends you guys across town back to the Market District where the Coliseum is, or the arena. And the arena itself, you can see it kind of protruding above the town. It's this massive brown structure, and you can see that it's attached to a beautiful ornate palace, and the palace's highest steeple kind of sticks up even higher above the arena, and all around the tops of the arena you see these massive balconies as you guys kind of approach the base of the entrance into the arena. All along you see like all sorts of people like heading in for tonight's fights, and along with like people that are like scalping tickets and vendors along the side. But Bright, he brings you in and kind of leads the way as you guys enter into the main Coliseum entrance. You see that on this main floor there's all sorts of stairwells that lead up to the different floors. But he takes you guys down to... We just lost somebody. Must be Hector.
Yep.
So he brings you guys down to the fighters only area. You guys are ushered in down into the undercroft of the arena, and as you walk down to this massive chamber underground, you kind of look off, and this kind of branches off in all sorts of separate little hallways and rooms all throughout the underneath of the arena. As you kind of enter, you see a lot of like people, these groups and individuals and gladiators. They're all kind of like suiting up and they're getting ready. You can feel the adrenaline just kind of rushing in the air. As you enter down in there, you also notice that there's vendors set up inside this central chamber. You see people selling weapons and spears, arrows. You even see a small tent of curious-looking potions and things on some shelves. Both ends of this massive chamber, you see stairwells that lead back up to the main floor. Both on either end, you can see guards kind of lining the stairwell that leads up, and a little bit of light coming down through the floor. You can only assume that these are the entrances through the main part of the arena. And as a Bright, he kind of looks around at you guys and says, can you just feel it? The electricity tonight. I can feel it. Can you?
Snarlers licks his finger and sticks it in the air. No.
Oh, it's going to be an amazing night, my friends. I'm expecting great things to come of you. He kind of looks around, and he's like, you can see he's like really like reliving the glory days. If you remember, it's been a few years since Bright has been to the arena. He hasn't had a solid team, so you can sense his excitement as you guys are looking around down here. And he's kind of standing there, and he starts pointing off to different areas. He's like, I remember the old days having sparring contests down here. It was such a lively time. But we must find a room. We must prepare. Please wait here. I will go talk to the coordinators, and I will get you set up in a room so we can prepare for tonight's events. Be right back. And he kind of walks off, and you see he's dressed tonight in his like finest garb. He has his like freshly pressed like white cape on, and he's got his armor all shined up. He's got this gold tipped like shoulder plates on and stuff. He looks pretty dapper.
Is Snarlers impressed? Does he have any leopard print?
Oh, he doesn't have any leopard print.
Ooh,
but
negative.
He himself is a giant tiger, white tiger, in his white and gold armor. He definitely stands out in the room of a lot of like dark leather and these seedy individuals. You see some guys walking by, like people like massive scars and covered in tattoos, and it's definitely like a rough looking area.
I guess it makes sense he wouldn't be covered in like cannibalist like skins. So
that would be a lot messed up. But yeah, so you guys got a couple of minutes to talk amongst yourself or whatever while Bright goes off to secure you guys a room.
So anyway, in this book, it was pretty freaking sweet. It was talking about the sea captain still. Oh my god, you guys should read it.
That guy seemed like he had a giant boner. He was way too excited.
All I know is my coin purse is looking a little light these days, and I beer over at Snodler's.
Snodler's looks at his coin purse. Agreed.
I look at my coin purse. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And wait to fill this back up.
Is the other fighters all around, or are they in like their own private rooms?
No, so you see like groups of fighters that some of them are heading off into rooms and like down hallways, and there's kind of a lot of people all about. So as you're standing there, there's lots of different fighters that are kind of walking past. Between that, also the fighters, there's also a lot of like promoters, and you see people that definitely don't look like they belong there. They're well dressed, different trainers, promoters. You see people that belong to the government there. You see a lot of guards. This is a pretty big affair that's going on down here.
I know is I'm making somebody my bitch tonight.
Well, let's hope it's not me.
Or yourself, like usual.
All right, a few minutes later, Bright comes back and he's like, good news. We're in room 11. Right this way, boys. And he kind of ushers you guys down a hallway. It's pretty dim lit down here as you get down through the hallways. There's a few sconces on the wall, and it's kind of lit up by torchlight. Nothing compared to like the main room where there was a lamp light all around, and like I said, you can see a little bit of lighting coming from up above. But you guys make your way into it's a pretty simple, small room. It's got a couple small benches. There's a jug of water. and a bucket in the corner. And he ushers you in, and he goes, "All right, take this time to think strategy. What are we gonna do with this first team? It's always important to come out and make a statement."
Make a statement, you say?
Yeah.
Snodler is like making a statement.
Who the fuck we fighting?
But that's the beauty of the arena. We don't know. But the only rules are 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Oh, that's a different story. But the only way to win this is by defeating your enemy, killing them, or having them all yield. But I'll tell you the truth, I have never seen anybody yield in combat in this arena.
I know what you guys are thinking. It's not going to be me.
What do you mean?
Snodler's wasn't thinking it until now.
I'm not fucking yielding. At least I hope not.
I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna, but I hope not.
I've got faith in you.
So, because I didn't take a long rest, I think I still have my little floating dude, because I think he lasts until I take a long rest or he's dispelled. So I just wanted to throw that out there now, because I think I cast that right at the last fight.
Okay.
So little Daka's floating near me. Well, I mean, if Snodler is a little spent and took his time reading, because those books were very important to me to, Snodler had to calm down. So Snodler can make a statement, but he can only make about 2 or 3 statements. Nope, 2 statements. So Snodler's is going to hold off on his statements until the end. But if you guys want to open strong, Snodler's will gladly open up strong.
Sure.
All right, so you hear a lot of excitement, and as you guys kind of sit down there for a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden you hear these cheers and this like roar of the crowd, and you can see Bright as he kind of like picks his head up and tips his ears a little bit, and you can see his ears point towards the ceiling, and he's like, this is it! You hear the roar of the crowd. They're gonna love you guys.
Let's hope so.
The arena has started. It is fight nights. And he just like lets out this like. You guys don't seem very excited.
Rawr.
Honestly, Snodler is a little confused and concerned that this isn't normal to me.
Or do we cheer to the crowd?
Now, part of being an impressive team is knowing how to work the crowd. You have to maintain this notoriety. You need to walk out there and show them what you have, and it's as much as the combat as much as it is the showmanship and showing them who the travelers are. You need to make a name for yourselves. Do you understand me, boys?
Snodler understands.
Yes, Snodlers.
Yeah, let's do this.
Where's the other guy?
Okay.
He just realizes that Vitoris isn't there.
Oh, he went to check out the Shipswright Guild. Hopefully he'll be back on time for the fight to start. Don't worry about it. He'll be around.
Honestly, Snodler thinks he was a liability. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we won't get shot in the back.
Well, I trust you, so. Now we wait. This is where the nerves start to settle in, but don't let the nerves get the best of you.
I'm just leaning against the wall, nonchalantly, drinking.
What's Yuri doing? Well, what about Megler? Megler's got to probably be feeling like excited being this barbarian type.
Yep, Meglar is pretty much getting his javelins and his long sword ready. Like he's ready to battle.
All right, so after our name gets called, we'll have a break in between, and I can assess you guys. I'll be able to watch you from the floor, and then I'll give you pointers on the next round.
So, I may have missed this. Where are we right now, and how is this? Like, we're not currently in the arena yet, are we?
No,
We're kind of like, I would think we're in like
room
the
11.
underway before we're going out to the arena floor.
Right. So we still have not yet been seen, and we're approaching. Like, name gets called, and then we progress out to the field. Is that an accurate thought that I would have right now?
yes, yeah.
All right.
All right, so it probably takes you guys a good half hour or so before all the first couple rounds are finished up with the undercards and whatnot. So you hear some rumors coming down, or some words coming down the hall. Teams begin soon. Teams begin soon. Be ready, all teams. And you see as this one of the Cree guards, he kind of walks by and he just is chanting the same thing over and over, just telling everybody it's time to be ready. So Bright calls you guys all in for a huddle. Gather close, gather round. Listen, I am putting all my faith in you. After this, you will all be famous. We will have money, fame, women, whatever you could desire.
It's not a list of silent spells.
I just want to know, who do I collect my gold? Who do I collect the gold from?
I'll handle that, my friend. Just don't embarrass yourselves or me out there. So at that point, you see him just like walk over the door, and he's just like, you can see he's like got his hand like on the door frame, and you can see his claws start coming out, and he's just like kind of like gripping the claws, kind of like a cat, like it needs it, like it makes bread when it's trying to like get comfortable. He's sitting there like strumming this door frame, like you can see his claws just tearing into the wood, and he's like, oh.
Wait, are you gonna fight with us?
No, my years have passed. I'm not as spry as I used to be, but
What the fuck are you doing?
but I feel like I'm out there with you, my friends.
I take like a step back away from him, like this guy's fucking gonna start humping somebody.
Snottlers runs up, and he's like right next to the door. Like, Snottlers looks really excited now.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about. You are the leader of this group. Snodlers.
I cast invisibility on Snobblers.
Huh? He stops it. He's like, now's not the time for games, wizards.
Oh, don't worry, he's still around.
Pop up and slap my hat on top of my head. Feel like I'm 5 foot tall.
Yeah.
I turn to our coach and I say, before we go out there, is him being invisible at the start of this fight going to get us in trouble, or is that fair play?
Yeah, teams must be between 4 and 8 people.
Yeah, so we're good. We just can't see him.
That's fine. Anything goes in these fights. Best of luck, my friends.
Perfect.
Then, like, almost like immediately you hear, travelers. You see one of the guards come up. Right this way. Follow me. And he leads you guys into the big common room, across the common room and towards a flight of stairs. And you guys, behind the guard is Bright, and he turns around. And he's like, "This is it. I can feel this. The blood is gonna pour." And
Is the door open right now? Like, can we see out?
so you guys are like walking along a hallway that's leading up to a set of stairs that's going to come up through the floor.
Got it. as soon as the like floor is available, Stodlers is just gonna start running out. I mean, I'm invisible, right? So I can just do whatever the fuck I want.
All right, so you guys make your way to the end of this hallway, and there's you look up, and there's this large grate over the top of these large iron gate, and 2 hinges on the sides, and there's 4 guards, these Kree guards standing on top there, and they just kind of turn to all of you, and they're like, "Good luck, boys."
Just burp really loud after I take a big swig.
And you guys can kind of look up a little bit through the grates, and you can see the kind of the night sky up above and the stars. But now the sound of the crowd is really loud. You're hearing like cheers and like boos. It's really electrifying, the sound of the people. All of a sudden, you hear like a loudspeaker come out, and like a horn, and somebody speaking into it, and it's the magistrate, and he's, "Okay, attention for our first main team battle fight for the night. Hailing from the great capital of Artis, the most ruthless team of bounty hunters in the entire realm, the Cordova Death Squad." And you hear, "Woo!" The crowd is going nuts. And
I'm yawning.
and some newcomers far from the east, hailing from Faerun, the team only known as the Travelers. And you hear,
As soon as it says that, I take a big swig and blow a fireball over the staff of 100 proof.
as it just kind of comes up like a little puff up through the grates. And at that time, the guards, you see the 4 of them, they grab a hold of this gate, and they push them up and out, and they kind of motion you guys to climb the stairs. And as you start walking up the stairs, it opens up.
Stodlers is dashing up the stairs and trying to get out onto the battlefield as fast as he can.
All right, so you start running up onto this battlefield, and it's this large circular like auditorium. The thing is massive around. It's like a concrete floor, but it's like kind of covered in like kind of a dusty surface. It's definitely got like years worth of like blood stains and like chips and chunks that are kind of taken out of the concrete all across the floor of the stonework. This thing is massive. It's probably about a good 400 feet wide. And you get the first view as you walk out. And the first thing you do, you kind of look up and you see these massive towers that are all the way around the tops of the arena, and these huge balconies. And you're seeing all sorts of flags flying and people that are just filling the stands. It's definitely a very crazy sight. It's probably something you would have never seen before.
So is there a section that is more obviously pronounced than the other, or more royal than the other, or more impressive than the other?
Give me a perception check. All right, so as you kind of like walk out and you scan the area real quick, I'm imagining Snodlers is running out and kind of like spinning, and you're looking up and you see the biggest tower and this huge balcony, and like the biggest flags with these massive dragon heads that are hanging off of it. It looks like the most prestigious tower out of all of the areas around.
And how far away are the enemy? Do I see them?
Okay, so as you guys approach, behind you starts the rest of the travelers start making their way up the stairs, and the enemy looks like it's a good probably 300 feet away on the opposite side of this place. So you guys are on this grate at the southern grate, and you see the same sort of thing all the way across this arena. You see a gate opened up, and these 5 figures standing there. And they're close enough to where you can see that there's it looks like there's a team of heavily armored warriors. They're standing surrounding a tall robed figure, and he's wielding a twisted black staff. And next to him is this very dark-skinned figure that is wearing an even darker cloak. He looks very almost invisible to the sky. Oh, and lighting wise, like as you kind of look around, there's torchlight. It's kind of like all around the arena, so it kind of like illuminates the whole thing from the edges. So the place is pretty much well lit.
So as soon as the travelers come up, I'm trying to run towards the enemy. I don't know how far I'd end up getting in any amount of time frame. So I'm at least in front of them. As soon as the grate stops, I would actually like to cast Prestidigitation to create sparks on my top hat. So I just appear out of nowhere with a sparking top hat, and I use cast Minor Illusion to make a lion's roar as I like mimic a lion's roar, and then I use Gust to make my cape flutter.
Oh, such a great entrance.
As I'm like, trying to like big buff, like, yeah.
Yeah, and as you do this, give yourself a point of inspiration for that too. And you come like busting out, and like the people just like they instantly turn their attention all towards Snothers and totally ignore the Cardova Death Squad as Snothers just appears, and these people are like, yeah. All right, so as that happens, let's roll initiative. Let me put the tracker up before you roll initiative. Let's roll initiative so we can see what's going to happen here. I'm going to play this out.
We all gonna die.
Not if Stallers gets to 25.
So where are we starting compared to Snodlers? Are we up by Vossen and Meglar, or are we back on the Great?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are probably on the Great. Snodlers is the only one that like dashed up ahead, so you guys are probably all back a little bit.
Snodlers didn't get a high roll.
Just run up and fucking twirl my core staff around.
Medlar just prefers his great sword.
Ghetto Hero Squad, Hero Society.
That's us, right?
You could only hope that they're going to be here.
Man, if we can get rid of some of them, that'd be so great. How many fights are there? Three?
Three fights, yep.
So Snodlers takes out his monocle gem of seeing and affixes it to his eye and blows a charge.
All right, so you guys rolled fairly well. This one dude, he rolled real good.
Snodlers didn't roll.
So, is there any rules that we need to know, or we should have known?
The first rule of Fight
Yeah.
Club.
Kill everyone
Up and
else.
fight. That's probably the best idea.
Yeah, you don't run away like a bitch and fight
Can you
to the
run?
death. You can run wherever you want to run, but so
Well,
go ahead. What were you saying?
there's no escaping once you're in there, right?
So
You have to yield.
yeah, after you guys like get up the stairs, the gates are getting shut behind you. And as you can, Yuri, as you look around, actually, Yuri, go ahead and make a perception check. So Yuri, you kind of look around a little bit, but you don't see the exit, which you're frantically looking for.
As I'm looking for the exit, I'm trying to be careful that no one else sees me looking for the exit.
I have an exit. It's the sky.
So you see this black figure. He just kind of like darts off across this field. You see little puffs of dust come up as he sprints out rather quickly. And instantly you kind of, Snothers, you see in the distance as he kind of like flails his cloak to the side, and you see him raise a crossbow. And that's it for his turn. Go ahead, Kolos.
Alright. If I use a racial trait to cast a spell, can I also cast a bonus action spell? Same turn?
So like you mean like
Is
one of
it-
your abilities, like your
So, control of air and water is a racial trait. And I was going to do Fog Cloud. Can I cast that and then Shield of Faith as well?
yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
As long as Shield of Faith is a bonus action.
Correct. Alright. I'm going to cast Fog Cloud using the control of air and water. And I'm going to... This is accurate scaling, correct?
Yes, as far as I remember. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a 20-foot radius. So 40 foot.
40 foot in diameter.
Yeah. That's the point I'm going to cast it on. I don't know if you want to draw the 40 foot.
Sure.
Cool. And then I'll do the Shield of Faith on myself.
All right. So in the center there, so the big
That's
old
good.
cloud of fog. Gotcha.
And then I moved up next to Snodlers, and that's my turn.
All right. Vassen.
I'm running next to Snothers. Let's do this shit. And I take dodge action.
All right. So that brings up one of these armored-looking dudes. You see him pull out this massive spear and off his back, and he starts just charging straight ahead. That's as far as he's willing to go at this moment. And that's going to bring up Hector.
All right. Well,
All right.
I cannot get very far here, can I?
And
I mean, if you dash.
if you dash, you can.
Two, three.
I mean, Solid's gonna get like right in their face. This is gonna be awesome.
It's a good thing you're a melee character.
Right. I'm just gonna let out a guiding bolt to start things off on this closest dude I can see.
All right.
15.
15's going to miss. As the bolt just
Damn it.
kind of
Alright.
goes wide and it goes off into the cement work, and you see a little a couple like broken blocks.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Yuri, you're up.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Draw my axe and dash 50 feet, and that's it.
All right. Meglar, what do you want to do?
Meglar's got a dash 80 feet.
Oh, snap.
And he's gonna yell, "Arg, you scallywagons!"
On board.
What'd you say?
Whoa, what?
I didn't see Maglar even on the map. I see him now, though.
And that's pretty much it.
All right, so as you come running in, Meglar, you see a better look now at these figures ahead of you. So the you see the guy that's in the back that has this I don't know what we call it, like a staff. You see him kind of like focus his intent, and you see a little bit of this this glow start emanating from the top of his staff. And that brings up the next guy. And you see this other guy. He kind of like takes charge and kind of sprints across the battlefield a little bit. And you see him run over towards the fog cloud, and you hear him yell up, "Be ready! They're coming up directly ahead of you." And the next guy to go is the guy with the staff. And you see this thing start glowing a little bit brighter, especially you, Meglar, being in the front.
Oh shit, it's Vecna.
So, let me see. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Meglar.
Okay.
Uh, 12.
Mm-hmm.
Get danger sense?
I do have danger sense.
I'm just asking if it applies to this.
So is danger sense something he can like? What was the stipulation on that? Was it like something you can see? Advantage against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. All right, yeah. So it would be a spell as you see this this blue aura like emanating from this guy's staff as he kind of like charges next to his armored escort, and you see this blast of lightning come flying out of it. As lightning bolt comes shooting straight towards you, Meglar. Okay, so what'd you roll? 12? Oh, you have an advantage.
Danger
there.
sense.
So you have 18.
I had advanced, so it's 18.
All right, so you're gonna take some half damage here, I'm assuming.
Actually, Meglar's not raging right now.
No, but you're gonna you passed your save, so but you'll still,
Oh, I passed the save.
yeah, you still take some
Okay.
damage.
All right, how much?
I clicked this thing, and it just wasn't going. Hold on. It's gonna be a whole bunch of damage when I roll it. Yeah, that much. Alright, so boom. 32 points of damage from this lightning bolt from his staff. So you're going to take half of that. So 16, Meglar.
Okay.
Alright, so that brings up Snothers.
All right. So
Actually, hold on. Was
Stop.
anybody else? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but was anybody else in that range? Because it was, I don't know if anybody's behind Meglar. Not really. In a straight line.
I'm kind of behind him.
I was trying to find I think it's 100-foot long, 5-foot wide, so it's like a streak. So I don't think it would actually hit anybody else. All right, go ahead, Snothers.
all right. Unfortunately, Snoddlers really can't do a lot. It's like just out of range. So, I was hoping someone's going to move forward. Yeah, I can't. 25, 50, 75. Nope. After seeing that lightning, Snoddlers is going to kind of chill off to the side a little bit.
Now everyone's on my wavelength.
Also, Snoddlers is very concerned. And that is, I guess I'll dodge. I don't have anything else.
Okay. All right, so that brings up to the last guy in initiative. Slow guy. He is also gonna come up alongside this guy and make like a. You see them kind of close in and make like a little defensive wall around this mage. All right, so that's it for his turn, and then from out of the fog cloud, you see this the clouded, the dark figure emerge. So you see him, Meglar, kind of like pop out the edge of the fog cloud and pulls his hand crossbow or his light crossbow up and takes a shot at you. With a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. So you take 4 points of piercing damage plus 34 poison damage. What? No, sorry. You got to make a Constitution saving throw to see if that poisons you. So con save. I think it's gonna be good. A 19. So you're so much reading. Half as much. So that's only my math 16. So 20 points of damage total. As he pops out of the cloud, he shoots this poison bolt and it like sticks right in your leg. And you reach down and you just kind of snap it out. And it brings up Kolos.
Alright. I'm just gonna dash straight forward. And that's my turn.
Alright, so Kolos, as you kind of make your way closer, you see this spear get launched from this guy who was originally holding his spear out. One of these knights-looking guys, heavily armored guys. Spear thrown. It wasn't quite technically in range. He'll throw it with disadvantage then. 24 to hit.
That's with disadvantage?
There's a crit with advantage.
Holy shit. Alright. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, so it hits for 13 points of piercing damage as you come running over and this massive spear just catches you off balance. You manage to kind of block it with the shield just a little bit, but it just kind of catches your arm, and you feel like your arm is overextended. Yeah, the fog cloud still remains.
That was for my shield of faith.
Oh, shield of faith, gotcha.
Yep.
Are those both concentration?
What spells?
Control air and water. Let's see.
Yes.
You
I
can only do
didn't
one.
realize that.
So, what's the deal with the fog cloud? Like, no one can see through it, only Kolos?
It might not be a problem anymore.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is.
Sorry.
No, you're alright. I didn't see that it was concentration. I just thought it was like fog cloud, bam, done. That was it.
Yeah. Well,
If so, then I just disperse it. You know.
all right. What's this
I
other? Oh,
don't.
this is the center. All right. So, but you made your save on the Shield of Faith.
Yep.
All right. So that brings up Vasen. Unless there was anything you wanted to do, Kolos, I don't know if you had anything left.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Bastion. You see the combatants in front of you. They look pretty heavily armored. And then the one lone guy who just shot the shit out of Meglar.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty far away, so can't reach any of them. So Just gonna move up. Up by Meglar. But who's this way over here? Is that
Poison arrow, dude.
That's the guy that shot an arrow at me.
Yeah, he's the dude sitting like a black cloak.
And I'll take the dodge action.
Alright. So that brings up this guy who's going to reach back for his sword and come marching towards Kolos. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What's he got? 30? 30. And he comes walking over to you, Kolos. He's got a sword in one hand and this massive shield. So he takes his shield out and he holds it up kind of like gladiator style, like above his, just below, the top of it's just below his vision. And he takes his sword and makes an attack at you. With a 9 to hit. That's not going to hit.
Oh.
And then his second attack, as he tries to stab at you, he takes his shield and tries to bash you with his shield. With a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Alright, so as he butts his shield into yours, bashes it into yours, you kind of hold your arm up, deflect it with your shield, and you're standing toe-to-toe with this dude. He looks like he's probably a good 6.5 foot tall. He's a massive dude. Go ahead.
So I'm looking up at him.
Yeah, you're looking up at him. Go ahead, Hector.
Alright. I think I'm gonna just get it popping here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to transform into my dragon form, which is just me glowing in a starry pattern, not actually turning into a dragon.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Call Lightning at 3rd level,
Well,
just right around this area here. So I'm gonna get all 3 of these guys with
nice.
a blast of lightning. DC 15 dex saving throw for half.
All right, DC 15. We'll start with the mage. Dex. 19.
Ooh, 10 points of damage.
All right, so then the guy standing next to him, the other armored up dude. 14. He's gonna fail.
Full 20.
Giant.
And the other guy?
And the last guy to the left. He's probably not going to do super good. Oh, a natural 1, so he rolls a 3 total.
So he gets double damage, right?
Oh, it doesn't work like that.
Nice.
For 20,
Full
right?
20 damage.
All right, so you see these this bolt of lightning just crack from the sky and come down and hit these guys. The mage, he kind of holds up his staff and kind of absorbs a lot of this electrical blast, and you hear the crowd just yeah, they're just cheering, and you hear this massive roar of applause. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I just did my movement, and then that's all I got.
All right, Yuri, how are you gonna top that?
Oh, I don't know if I can top that. But I'm going to have to dash right up next to Kolos here and use my action surge. And I can attack. Right?
Yeah. And you're looking up this dude. Like I said, he's 6.5 feet tall, and he's just bashing his shield into Kolos as you kind of run up with your battle axe in hand. Go ahead and make an attack. But the 12 is going to miss as you swing the axe, but his shield is massive, and your axe bounces right off of the shield.
And continue right around and come back with another swing.
All right, this time as you come back around, you catch him right in the back of the leg as he doesn't see that one coming, and you hit him for 8 points of slashing.
And I will end my turn.
All right. So, Meglar, you're up with the poison bolt in your leg. What are you going to do?
Megala's gonna use his speed right up to get right up towards this guy here. He is gonna rage.
All right.
And he is gonna use his greatsword on him.
Oh, yeah. Do some sorting. Roar! Ooh, a 25 is a big old swing, and it hits this guy. You swing up into him, and the crossbow gets knocked out of his hand.
Hell yeah. You're nothing without your crossbow, are you? Alright, and Eglar takes another swing with Adam. For a 22.
All right, nice. For the second attack, yeah, you bring the greatsword back towards him and make good contact again for another 20. Where's your 22? I don't even see the 22.
Right underneath.
I see it.
There's
Oh, there it
22.
is. Okay. For 19.
Jesus, you don't miss.
Yeah, it's very rare if Meglar ever misses. Not with that +2 greatsword.
Yeah, even though it's 23-20, like, come on.
Yeah.
He stays rolling 20s.
Deal with that mage.
Oh, I am. I'm trying.
Alright, and Meglar's just gonna end his turn.
Okay, so that brings up this other guy who is near the mage. He is going to... What else can he do? Yeah, so this guy, he has... You see him put his greatsword into his back, and he pulls up his crossbow, and he takes a step a little bit into better range here, and he draws his crossbow and takes a shot at Meglar. Meglar, he is gonna... Does an 8 hit you, Meglar?
It does not.
Okay. All right, that's it for his action.
Meglar starts back at him and says, "You sure shoot worse than Vitoris."
Okay. All right. So at that point, the mage, you see him like hold up the staff, and he kind of says some encampments, and he steps to the side a little bit, and he is going to cast. Oh, that's a cool one.
Power death.
He's not that. He's not quite that strong. But. All right, so he rushes a little bit closer to you guys because his spell's gonna get a little bit closer range.
Suspenseful music.
You like that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even hear it. Hold on.
I had to turn it down. I had it real loud on my end. Okay, so Kolos and Yuri, you guys need to make some Constitution saving throws as you see him kind of walk over here, and he holds the staff up to you guys, and you see this this cone of just pure ice just kind of blast out from the tips of it. So what do you get for a bonus there, Yuri? Or Kolos, what is your
+4.
+4? So it's a 12 for Yuri?
Yep.
Alright, so that's going to fail. But yours, Colos, you're going to pass and take half damage of... Let me see here.
I need my calculator for this.
You might.
Shoes, fingers, and toes.
Alright, so Yuri, because you fail, you're going to take a full 41 points of cold damage.
What the fuck?
As this blast just starts freezing you, you can feel like hitting from like all over your shield and your armor. You just feel like ice just forming over the top of you.
That was brutal.
Kolos, you're going to take the 20 points.
Alright.
That's it for his turn. I don't think he has any more movement, so he's kind of stuck where he is. Go ahead, Snothers.
Does the 10 keep my concentration?
A 10
Yeah.
does.
Half damage.
Oh, he has to meet half damage, so it'll be... what damage you take?
10?
Oh, it'll be 10, yeah.
20. Yeah, so 10 is
So 10,
it.
10 will fail, or pass, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, so with Snodler's bonus action, Daka's going to start charging. Forgot to do that the other 3 times, or 2 times. And Snodler's is getting a little bit too concerned about being right next to this guy. So, Snodler's going to move this way. Still in range. With this action, I'm going to do something potentially stupid. And I'm going to try to mind sliver the caster.
Alright, what's the DC? 16.
16, which hopefully,
I mean,
it's not going to be too bad. It's
20,
like 50-50, probably.
25.
Oh, yeah, go figure. And that's my turn.
Alright, so that brings up one of the big dudes. Which one is it? The one in the back who's late to the party, so he is going to take his full movement and rush down towards the aid of his friend over here. Not quite enough movement to get to you, Meglar, but you see him. He's just like trucking from like across the field with a spear in his hand, and as he gets about halfway towards you, he launches the spear towards you. Spear. 14 to hit. That's probably gonna miss.
That is a mess.
And see. So he throws that spear goes wide, and he pulls out his second spear with a 9. That dude sucks. Alright, so he does nothing, but then the other dude comes up. As you're distracted by this guy, he pulls out a short sword and tries to swing up into you with his short sword. This time he's got a 24 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Alright, so you gotta make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Alright, so this time you're gonna take the full damage. So, 35 points of piercing and poison damage combined.
Damn.
All right, so you're raging. So you're raging. You're gonna. Well, you're only gonna take. Wait, you're gonna half the piercing damage. The piercing damage is 9, so you're only gonna take 4, plus another 26. You take 30 points of damage altogether.
Okay.
And then as he swipes this short sword up against your chest, and then he swings it back down as he does like a spin move and ends up kind of crouched with his second attack with his short sword. 25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
25 is gonna hit. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. All right, Megler, you got this one. Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Oh no. So all right. So you're only gonna take half the piercing damage. So it's 4. So it's 27 poisons. That's 31 points of damage altogether.
Okay, Meglar is down, but he does have that relentless endurance.
All right. So yeah. So you, as you kind of like get down to one knee, catching your breath, you're at 1 hit point. Go ahead, Kolos.
Alright, this might be stupid. Yuri, he's all yours. I'm going to allow an opportunity attack. So if you want to let
Alright.
that guy swing before I move.
All right. He's gonna attempt to bash you with his shield as you get out of range with an 11 to hit.
Alright, good. That misses. I want to go right up to the mage. Do a Val. And then swing with an elemental longsword. Advantage.
All right. Nice.
25.
25's gonna hit.
And then I'm on Divine Smite at 2nd level for 3d8.
All right. Go for it.
12.
For another 12.
Swing again.
Nice.
All right.
And then another Smite at 2nd level. So another
For
12.
another 12, yeah. So with these massive strikes as you come up there, you just start cutting into him. He takes a step back for a second as you plunge your blade into him, and you feel like you got right up under his ribs really good as he starts like bleeding profusely. He looks really fucked up, but he's still standing there somehow.
That's all I can do.
All right.
That was my big noble round.
Oh, that took away like half of his health. So go ahead, Vasen.
I have a quick question.
Yep.
Is Meglar a bear totem barbarian?
A what?
What type of
Path
barbarian?
of the Totem Warrior.
Bear totem or no?
Well, I took Eagle.
Bear
but-
Totem? No, I don't have. I have the Eagle.
Okay, just check. Just want to make sure.
With Bear, would he get the poison resistance? Yeah.
I thought he was totem, but I couldn't remember which one he picked, so I just wanted to double check before we.
I just got back on accident. I'm sorry. I don't know if
Yeah, no big deal. Meglar just got his ass kicked, so.
All right, perfect. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. I'm gonna run up and like fucking drop kick this guy.
Yes.
Use my fucking quarterstaff to plunge in the ground to kick him in the face.
Uh, 14 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Nice.
10.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a key point for stunning strike. Con save.
Hold on. I just pushed the wrong button here. Sorry. Con save. Con. He gets a 19.
Oh, he passes. Then I'm gonna swing around and hit him with a quarterstaff. 17 hit.
Oh, 17 hits.
Two-handed.
All right. For another 9.
And another con save.
Okay. Let's see if we get him this time. 16.
Yeah, he saves.
Oh, shit.
And for my last attack, same thing.
Oh, yeah. That smashes into him.
For 7.
For another
And
7.
another con save.
Oh, this time we're going to get him. 17.
No, he passed.
This guy freaking got some good con. Not as good as intelligence, but
And that's it.
all right. So that brings up the dude that's fighting Yuri now. Yuri, he draws back his sword and makes a plunge attack at you. 24 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So as he draws his shield back and he just full bore just lunges downward at you with this with his sword, and he slashes you for 13 points of slashing damage. And then he pulls it back up and tries to swing it around again at you with a 10 to hit this time. So the second time as he swings, you manage to just duck just enough and hold your shield up and deflect the blade. Go ahead, Hector.
Well, seeing Meglar get real fucked up real quick, he's gonna run over about about there. I think will do. Nope, hold on. I forgot where I was now. Shit. I had this measured out and I got confused as to where I'm at with no land. Yeah, let's just call it right there. Moving towards Meglar. I'm gonna call lightning again on Mr. Wizard Dude to avoid hitting my friend.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Whoops, not 4th level, 3rd level.
20.
He's gonna pass and take 6 damage.
All right. So it just kind of blasts behind him as he just narrowly gets out of the way.
Can you tell me how much damage did I just take? Was that 14?
Let me see. I think it was 13. Yeah, 13.
13. Okay. Sorry, I spaced out for a second.
You're fine. Hector, you see anything else?
Quick question. So when I reactivate Call Lightning, can I use a leveled spell in the same turn as I reactivate that, or yes or no? I don't know how that really.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea how that would work, but
because I know I can't cast a spell, but I don't know if reactivating counts as casting it again or not. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't see why that would really matter. So yeah, I'm fine with whatever level you want to cast it at, whatever you have available.
Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna hold off. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. That's gonna end my turn.
Alright, who's up? That brings up Yuri.
I'm going to swing for this guy's ankles.
Okay. 23 is gonna hit. For
And,
6. Nice.
I also want to try to trip him.
Alright, go for it. You have to post it because I don't remember how that works.
Yeah, I was just trying to read it.
Alright, strength saving throw. So go ahead and roll your superiority die to add the damage, and we'll see what he gets here. He's got some good strength, just gotta warn you.
That's worth a try, though.
He rolls a 22. But yeah, go ahead and roll your D10 or D8, whatever your superiority die is.
How do I know what it is?
It should say it on your character sheet. Let's see.
The 8.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll the D8. And you should be able to click on that and it'll roll a D8 for you. Hey, every little bit helps.
It's a little easier. 2.
Alright, anything else you got? You still have another attack.
Attack again, I guess. So try this all over again.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, this time he's ready for you as he just kind of takes the shield and like buries it down into the ground, and your axe just bounces off the shield.
And I'm not running though, and I'll just end my turn there. Definitely not gonna run though.
All right, I like it. Okay, Megler, you're at 1 hit point. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go for a reckless attack.
Yeah. Who are you gonna attack? The guy that's still. All right,
Yep, the guy that I hit.
the guy that's jacking you up.
Well, I mean, they're both.
Oh,
Nice.
and then at that action, since I rolled a natural 20, I'm gonna use.
You get advantage?
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
reckless attack.
Reckless
So,
attack.
nice.
And boop. Savage attacks.
Yeah,
I
go
get to
for it.
roll another d6.
2d6. You roll one of the
2d6?
weapons. One of the weapons damage dice. So yeah, I guess it'll just be 1d6.
Okay. With a natural 6.
Perfect. So yeah, how do you finish him off, Megler?
Meglar just brings his long sword right up and just cuts him like right in two.
Oh yeah, this guy just crumples over.
Trying to make that statement.
All right, and Meglar is going to move up towards this guy here, and he is going to attack him with his great sword.
Okay.
With a 24.
That's gonna hit for 14. Nice. Megler ain't scared.
And Meglar ends his turn.
All right, that brings up the guy in the back, who is going to rush down here at the aid to aid his mage here. And he runs in and makes an attack at Kolos. He's gonna swing his. This guy's got a great sword. With an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
So he picks this great sword back up off the ground with this amazing strength and goes to swing it wide again. This time you're ready for it. You take the shield and you deflect it just in time, and it just goes wide. He kind of temporarily loses his balance. Ends his turn. That brings up the mage, who you can see he's like one hand he's like holding his chest and he's like bleeding out, and he takes his hand off, his bloody hand off of his torso, and he reaches out to you, Kolos, as you see like this electricity just emanating from his hand, and he's going to grab you with a shocking grasp. With a you're wearing metal armor, aren't you? With a 22 to hit.
Wow, that hits.
All right, so you take 17 points of lightning damage. So yeah, as he does that, he's still bleeding all over the place, and you just feel the electricity burning into your flesh. Go ahead, Snodlers.
Well, Snodlers' Daka's gonna just kind of, chill forward, float ahead as Snodlers runs another. Oh God, maybe not. Everywhere's in line with someone else. Right here looks safe. And Snodlers will do a Mind Sliver to this guy.
Yeah, that guy ain't gonna pass that.
I know!
3.
8 damage and a 1d6 on his next save, so if he does another trip attack or something, that should be it.
Okay.
And that is Snodler's turn.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
All right, that brings up the guy that's next to Meglar. Meglar, you see him takes his shield off of his back and he reaches across to smash it into your face. Oh, that's 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, so you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
And Meglar is down.
and you get knocked unconscious onto the ground. And as he stands above you, he takes his sword and he stabs it down into your back. So you take an automatic death fail.
Technically, isn't it 2 because he's down?
Oh, so you take 2.
Because yeah, it turns into a crit.
Correct.
Oh, damn. All right, so that's it for his action. That brings up oh, that guy's dead. That brings up Kolos.
That brings up that guy's dead.
I'm going to swing at the mage with the 12.
Yeah, that's gonna hit because this guy never mage armored up. So
Yeah.
7 slashing.
yeah, and
And-
you hack into him and you just like you cut into his arm as his arm looks like the flesh is just falling off the bone at this point. And he's like hunched over, but he's still standing.
Well, I'm going to do a level 1 divine smite on that one.
After the description, that's kind of shady.
Well,
Right.
he can, I let him have it. It's fine. Oops, that brought up the dice roll thing. 5 damage.
All right, that's enough to finish him off. You bring the sword through and just shove it right and twist it through his spine, and he falls over, dropping the staff next to him. Ugh.
And then I'm going to turn to the next guy there and swing again.
So, Snottlers has a mechanics question.
Sure.
Are we actually saying they're dead, or are these NPCs that we have to kill when they're down? You know what I mean? Like, mechanically, that's not normally how we do it, but I mean, that's kind of how we can kind of make this fair and also kind of interesting. So I didn't know if that was how you were playing it. I didn't want to get surprised by it.
No. He's dead.
Make sure.
Cool.
Or fights to the death, isn't it?
Oh yeah, unless they yield like a bunch of pansies.
Man, I can't wait till Megler or Yuri rerolls. I get to take all of his gold.
But are you saying as if like they were like actual PCs where you could they could make death saving throws?
Yeah, or like they could be healed. Like technically, the poison arrow guy, quote unquote, was knocked down. Could someone go and heal him and bring him back up at 1 hit? Like what we're going to about what I hope we do to Yuri.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking that, but I didn't want to go through the effort. So yeah, we'll just say they're NPCs that you can just
Got it.
Merc
Thanks.
them. Yeah.
So who's stealing my gold?
No one, because
You're dead.
If you're dead, it's not theft; it's inheritance.
Oh, I'm not even close to dying.
That a boy.
All right.
I'll
So
run people.
Kolos, it was still your turn, right?
Yeah, I got one more attack.
Okay.
I'm going to attack this guy that's right next to me
All right, go for it.
with a 19 to hit
That one
and a level 1 smite.
that
if
one is
that hits.
that one's gonna hit. Yep.
Alright. For 9.
All right, that hits for 9.
Alright.
Wait for 9 or for 15?
Well, 15 total.
Oh yeah.
Make sure.
9 with a smite.
And that's going to end my turn.
Right. Vassen.
After I see that mage drop, I'm gonna like try to smash this guy in the skull with my quarterstaff. 23 to hit, two-handed.
What'd you roll? 22?
23
Oh,
to hit on this guy.
Um,
Two-handed.
yeah, it's gonna hit.
Six
I gotta refresh
damage.
because it's not
Have
loading.
him roll con save.
I mean, just like at the grocery store, if it doesn't scan, it's free. So if it can't load, then it's an auto fail. Right?
Oh, there it goes. Would you say con save? He's decent at con, so 16.
He passes. I'm gonna flurry of blows and use one strike on him. 10.
And gonna miss.
Yeah, as soon as I miss, I'm gonna run over here and attack this guy.
All right.
And I have tipsy sway, so I get free disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my other flare blows on that guy. 17 to hit.
17. So as he does that, you see him kind of reach back and he sees you coming. He holds his shield up, blocks it.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack. And I miss.
Oof.
That's my turn.
All right, now it's his turn. He sees you coming and he swings his shield back towards your face. He tries to bash you with a 13 to hit.
I miss.
And then as he follows around with an overhand slash with his sword with a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so he brings that sword back across you for 11 points of slashing damage. How many attacks did he do? He just did 2. Okay, so that's it for his turn, as now he's squaring off with you, leaving his back door open for Yuri. All right, go ahead, Hector.
All right. Take my movement 30 feet this direction. I'm going to throw out see if I'm in range real quick. I am. I'm going to get a healing word on Meglar. So you're going to get 8 health back, my guy.
Nice. No, you're not gonna die next turn.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, thanks to you, awesome.
I mean, you'll still get knocked down. But...
I mean, not immediately.
No, it's okay. You can run away.
Do I get my now? I still have the failure saves. Can I get rid of those now?
Yeah, you can get
Yep.
rid of those.
As soon as you say heal, they just disappear.
Okay.
I can't make it over to help you, Megalai.
Yeah, you kind of went over in no man's land. And then I'll use my action to reactivate Call Lightning and try and hit this guy with some damage, avoiding hitting my club. Ooh,
Okay, which guy? The guy that was by Kolos?
by Meglar.
Oh, the guy by Meglar. Okay.
Trying to save his life.
Okay, he is going to make a dex save. 5.
Ooh, the full 21 damage.
Oh, nice.
That's all I got.
That lightning just blasts into him, and you see him. He looks jacked up now. He's like just getting electrocuted. All right, Yuri. At this point, the crowd is just like screaming, and they're going nuts.
I take a look around, and we all know how Yuri likes the back door.
Okay.
So I'm going to swing around. Same things for his feet. I'm going to try to trip him if I hit him.
All right. Yeah, that hits him.
And do I roll superiority die?
You got it. Because you at least get the damage. Yep. And he has to make a what was it? Strength? I think it was a strength saving throw. He rolls a 15, so.
Doesn't he have Mind Sliver too?
Oh yeah, he gets that minus 6.
Well, minus a D4.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a minus a D4 and a D6.
Correct. It was a D6 damage, D4 for saves, I believe.
Okay, so Yuri, what's your spell save? It's 8 plus your strength.
My strength is 4.
Do you have your spell save written down? Your superiority die maneuver save.
I'm not sure what you mean. Strength saving throw?
It should say in somewhere where your maneuvers are, like what your DC is. Let me see. I can. Look
It does.
Trying to find you here.
Is it maneuver save DC 8?
I think it's just like a spell save. It's 8 proficiency plus strength or dexterity, your choice.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your strength? If it's 5, then the DC is 16. Otherwise, it's 1 less for every 1 below.
Strength is 3, dex is 1.
So it's save of 14.
So 11. Yeah. And he rolled a 15 minus 3, so 12. So, yeah. So he fails. So you trip him. He falls down. He's prone.
Nice.
And then I take my second attack on him and just try to come right down and bash him right in his face.
Which is advantage because he's prone, right?
Now he's laying down in front of you. With a 27 to hit, it's not gonna matter. So he takes 11.
And I just hold my arms up to the crowd and end my turn.
All right. So you hear the cheers of the crowd as this dwarf knocks this big ass dude down and just starts bashing him in the face. All right, Meglar, you're awake with 8 hit points.
Now, did that cost a rage?
Your rage has
Expired.
ended
Went
because you
away,
went
yeah.
unconscious. Yeah, but so
All right, I'm
now
gonna
you're gonna
rage
use
again.
half your movement to stand up.
All right, I'll use half my movement to stand right up. And use reckless attacks again.
Okay.
And I'm going to rage again.
All right, Meglar, trying to take this dude out.
We got multiple of these tonight.
Great sword. 22.
All right, 22 is gonna hit.
With 12 points.
For 12, yeah. So that big old hit as this guy, he doesn't know what's going on. He just get hit by lightning. He thought you were dead as you stand back up and just swing the greatsword into him. He's caught off guard. You're gonna hit him again?
Yep. You thought I was dead, didn't you, punk? And thank God Meglar used reckless attacks.
That's a good thing. As you bash the sword into him, he definitely looks like he's kind of messed up now, but he's still standing pretty tall in front of you.
Okay, and that is Meglar's turn.
Thought you were gonna run away.
All right.
Nah.
Meglar's got this. All right, the other dude who sucks at fighting, he picks up his greatsword and attempts to make a swing at Kolos. Oh, this time he's probably gonna hit with a 23.
Yep, that's.
That's for 11 slashing damage.
Alright, I'm down.
Damn.
He smashes you to the ground. He kind of kicks your face and he walks over you and he just tries to swing at Vasa now with his second attack, picking up the greatsword. 16 to hit, Vossen.
Misses.
That's going to miss. That's it for his turn. That's his actions. Go ahead, Snothers.
All right. Between these two guys, Sellers has been looking in that direction now, but which of the two do I notionally feel like has been shit on more? I assume the one that Yuri's been attacking, right?
Yeah, because he's still technically on the ground.
Ugh. All right. Yeah, if that's the case, then I can't attack him anyways. So I'm going to go after the other guy.
All right.
Mind sliver with a shitty roll.
All right, so he gets a 3.
Perfect. 6 damage. Minus 1d4 on the next saving throw.
All right, minus 6.
And Daka is going to stand right here, floating around as a little tiny creature.
What the hell is that thing?
I'm going to make him wink. Wink.
All right, this dude that's going toe-to-toe with Meglar, he sees him stand up, and he bears down on Meglar again, picking up the sword and shield, smashes Meglar in the face. Let's see if this will bounce off your face. Meglar with a 13 to hit. Oh, wait, it's a 19. He has advantage because you went reckless on him.
Oh. Yep, that.
So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage as he bashes you to the ground again.
Reduced?
Does that other thing come back?
Oh, yeah, you are raging, so you're going to lose 4. It's bludgeoning damage. But you do need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, not good. So, yeah, you get knocked prone. And he takes the sword now and he jabs it down with advantage on you. A 26 to hit.
That is a hit.
So you take 10 points of piercing damage.
And Meglar is down once again.
As he stabs it into you and he just spits down on your lifeless body. All right, go ahead, Kolos. And at that point, you hear the crowd just like erupts in this guy. He raises his sword to the sky and hoping he killed Meglar. Kolos passes his save, so that brings up Vassen. Is that your first one?
No.
I think that was your first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna two-hand attack this dude on the ground.
Yeah. Finish him.
$27 hit.
27's gonna hit.
Two-hand. Oh yeah, 8 damage.
That's all right. Yeah, that's usually what happens.
He's gonna do a con save.
Oh, let's see. Con.
They fail because they're on the ground prone.
Or is that just unconscious?
It's effectively, I think, if you have advantage, I think it gives you advantage for melee, and that's what makes it a 2. Like it's an auto crit because they're unconscious. Otherwise, it's advantage if they're not for melee. Or are you saying the dex
The
save?
stunning strike.
Yeah, the stunning
my
strike. Yeah, so he should just have advantage. I don't think he would auto fail, but anyway, he rolled a 4, so he's gonna fail anyway.
All right, he's stunned. And I'm turning do my other attack on the guy that just swung at me.
All right.
25 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
For 10, and have him make a con save.
All right. Well, that guy, as soon as you spin back around and smack him, you hear his neck crack, and he falls over.
All right, no con save then.
the cheers of the crowd. They're like, yeah! It's back and forth. One side fighting, the other side's getting the other upper hand, and now the travelers with the upper hand.
And then I'm gonna do an axe kick on the guy's head that's on the ground.
Nice.
16 to hit.
All right. So this time he's unconscious, so he's gonna. 16's gonna hit. Yep. You get the auto crit.
9.
All right, so yeah, this dude, he looks pretty hurt, but he's still breathing.
That's my turn.
Okay. He's stunned until the beginning of your next turn, or does
That's correct.
or does he get to make a save on his turn?
Nope.
All right,
Till my next turn.
all right, so he's still stunned. Go ahead, Hector.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna call lightning on the stunned guy. How? So he fails automatically because he's stunned, but it's only 9 damage.
Yeah, could have been better, but
Ah, dang it. And I'm gonna take a few steps this direction. Fuck. If my bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on Kolos.
I guess I won't let him die.
I guess. It's him or Meglar. I don't have Twin Spell, alright? Dude, that's my 4th 4 and a D4 tonight.
nice.
Oh, thank you.
So Kolos wakes up with 8 hit points.
Your Shield of Faith is faded, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or not, but that's all I got, you guys. I'm trying so hard. Please don't die.
Nah, you're doing what you're supposed to. Bringing them up from fucking unconscious. That's all you can do.
God, I should have gone fucking Chalice form.
I don't know. Your heals aren't gonna fucking withstand the 40 damage we take each turn.
Yeah, like literally the most effective thing you can do is heal them right before their turn goes, so that way they at least get to go. Like that's an efficient healer in D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I could have done like both of them at the same time, it would have been like, that's all.
Yeah, this is one reason why I would always go like good berry, because you're like action, shove a good berry down someone's throat. Bonus action, heal someone. All right, well I guess this is my turn now. It's just a revive bot.
Yep.
Okay, Yuri, you got this guy who's unconscious in front of you. Do what you do
Chop his
best.
fucking head off.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kind of take a step back, like not a step like movement, but step back, draw back, and try to come down with
The 26.
an original golden axe dwarf chop.
Nice. Oh, yeah, so you hack right into this dude's back as he's looking lifeless, but he's still alive.
And I'm gonna try to do that again. That was exciting. I probably won't hit.
Yes, you bring it one more hit down into it. You still see him kind of like writhing in pain on the ground, but he looks like he's bleeding out. But he doesn't have much left of him.
And I guess I'll end my turn there.
Yeah.
Should have saved my action surge for now.
Yeah, could have finished him off. All right, Megler, death save. Nice. That's one for Megler, and then the other guy, he's dead now. Snalders.
All right, so Snarlers is going to run his measly 25 feet, maybe not directly in line with where everyone is. Yeah, let's make sure I'm not the furthest one up. Perfect. Like nudging him, I'm like, hey man, how you doing? This guy is heavily armored, right? Like the last two that are left are just heavily armored.
Yeah, he's heavily armored. Yep.
Heat metal, and we win.
I don't have heat metal.
I was joking.
I wish. All right. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to try to mind sliver this guy now.
All right.
I know it was probably not obvious that that's what was going to happen. But
He rolls a 10.
Oh,
it's still a fail.
Nice. This time for a nice whopping 10 damage.
And minus 1d4, so someone go punch him in the throat. And I guess I want Daka to be in the middle, so that way I can have him move either direction. So with my bonus action, I float my little tiny Daka. And that's it.
Alright, so now that it's his turn, he focuses his attention over here on Hector, and he comes charging across the battlefield. Hector, you see this massive dude, and he's another good 6 foot, 300-pound dude, just runs over with a shield and tries to bash you in the face with a shield. With a natural 1. Awesome.
nice.
He'll make a deck. He'll make a deck save. His another soils himself. It's possible. So he rolled a 10. So yeah, as he comes across, he kind of just misses. The tip of the shield just kind of hits the dirt, but he manages to catch himself, bring his sword around, and tries to bring the sword down onto you with an 11 to hit.
Ooh, also misses.
Also misses. Completely caught off guard, and that's it for his turn. Go ahead, Golos. Another death save. Oh no, you're up with 8.
No, I'm up.
You're up.
Barely. Is this guy still laying down?
Oh yeah, that dude's just waiting for somebody to finish him off.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and try to bring the elemental longsword down. With 6 slash.
Yeah, that's enough. You just stab this dude in the back, and he goes lifeless. And the crowd just cheers at the sheer violence and hostility. You just coup de grace this guy.
Alright, I'm going to Misty Step for my bonus action. Because I don't have enough speed to actually make it over. And I'm going to take my last attack on him.
Alright.
With 27.
27's gonna hit.
And level 1 smite. For 10.
And for another 10, as this crowd just erupts as they see you just reappear right in front of him, smash him with his sword. Oh, this dude's looking hurt now.
That ends my turn.
Alright, Cole or Vasin, you're up.
Fucking run over there and fucking jump kick this guy too.
Oh, nice. All right, how do you do it with the jump kick?
Actually, that wasn't a jump kick. That was like quarterstaff.
Oh, nice.
Jump quarterstaff.
Jump in the air and like baseball swing at his face.
Oh, and you see it, his helmet just like smash off of his head, and his entire side of his skull is just caved right in. And he falls over in this massive thud, landing right next to Snouders. And it takes a minute for the dust to kind of settle.
Like do a superhero landing after too.
Oh yeah! And at that point, you hear like just a quick moment of silence from the crowd, and then it's just an eruption. Wow! And you even think you hear Bright from the sidelines just roar, yes! And that officially takes us out of combat. And you hear from the announcers, round 1 goes to the Travelers. And the crowd,
Take a big chug of my drink.
I'm going to walk over and touch my glare for 10. Just get 10 hit points back.
Spit booze and blood all over the fucking corpse on the ground.
and you just look around. There's just like a massive like pools of blood, and it was definitely one of the more bloody battles you guys have been in. But the crowd is absolutely loving it, and you guys can look up and you see the big balcony, the highest balcony above from the Countess Palace, and you see the royals above. They're all just kind of slow clapping, and this is the first time you see the Countess herself kind of leaning to the end of the edge of the balcony. You guys look up as she's clapping, and she's this woman who's got this short black hair, very thin woman, a tight dress. It's got this V neck or like a V cut all the way down to like her belly button, and you can see her kind of leaning over in approval as she claps and just kind of bows to you guys.
Just drinking up all of the applause. I just keep calling lightning for the next couple minutes as he's like slam all around us.
Snodlers definitely has a very big bow, and sparks are coming out of his top head.
I'm spitting fireballs over my staff.
Yeah, the crowd is just eating this up, and you guys see as Bright makes his way like out from the sidelines, and he comes over, and he's got his open arms, just like, "Oh, my boys, excellent job! Take a bow to your fans." And he also like holds his arms up, and he's like pointing to you guys as the number one group in town.
As he comes out with his hands up, I like have lightning like coming down on either side of him, like close enough away it's not gonna hit him, but like just fucking like give this dude an entrance.
This is just like the most gaudy entrance ever. The travelers are here, and so he like corrals you guys. He's like, "All right, let's not get too cocky. Let's get ready for fight number 2." And he leads you guys back downstairs into the common room. And like as you guys are walking down the stairs, people are like patting you on the back, and they're like, "Yeah, good fight, good fight."
Before we actually exit, I'd like to turn to the fancy area and blow a kiss that direction, then go back down the stairs.
And you see that you definitely caught the eye of the Countess. She's by the way, I didn't know if I told you, but she's human also. And she's leaning over, and you see her take her hands and cover over her chest and bow even deeper to you. Snodlers.
Like an explosion happened behind me. I just walk without looking back after that.
Epic exit. All right, so yeah, you guys make your way back down with Bright to the common room where everybody is just like amazed at like this was an epic fight, and you guys beat like the number 1 team from like they were like an up and coming team from the West, and you come down and all the vendors are there, and they're like, "Oh, if you need to resupply, come on over here." And Bright's like, no, not right now. We've got to talk strategy. And he kind of like pushes people off to the side, and he brings you guys back to the room number 11 and sits you guys down. He's like, "Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Excellent show of force. Not so great with falling down and almost dying a few times, but that's a strong showing. That's exactly what we needed. The travelers are here. I'm going to be back on top once again."
You're going to be back on top. I thought Snodgle is and the Travelers would be back on top.
But yeah, I represent you. This is the start of the world tour.
Yeah, tour.
Wait. Snodgle is confused. Feet Fest tour?
Just drink more.
Where's my coin?
Oh, it's coming. I'll go collect the coin from the magistrate. Go ahead, heal your wounds, and I will return within the hour. So
You have one here say supplies?
What's that?
I can go.
I'm just saying that to the table. After, I'm assuming that dude just got up and fucking dipped because he told us to rest up.
Yeah, he's gonna go get the money. So you guys have like an hour or so to rest in between before your next fight. So you can take a short rest. If you want to go buy any potions or new weapons or armor, it's available.
Definitely want to go see.
Yeah.
Potions.
I'm gonna take a short rest and go buy some shit.
I'm gonna do that in the opposite order.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Snodlers just takes out his extremely long 300-page book and continues reading.
Is anybody concerned where Vitoris is at this point?
No.
Honestly, I mean, we already know where he is. It's just a fact of, well, I hope he didn't die, but not like we can do anything about it.
I'm expecting him being caught already, knowing how he is. Expecting we're fucked and we're gonna have to break him out of some prison or save him from getting murdered by a vampire like last time.
it's a good possibility.
Damn, you roll a 15 and then a 5. Fuck
Yeah.
me, man.
Can I run and grab a drink real quick?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Got a few minutes.
Yeah, I mean we're probably going to be ending at around midnight, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, McLaren wants to take a look at the weapons shop to see what's available.
I think you got the best weapon you're gonna get.
Yeah,
That fucking-
yeah,
There's
Megler.
always
for
something
baller.
better.
So yeah, so you start looking around at some of the weapons. And most of them seem like pretty generic weapons. There's no magical weapons, but there
McLaren
is.
don't care about magic.
But there is every sort of weapon that you can imagine, like melee weapon.
So pretty much nothing better than the great sword.
Nothing better than your +2 greatsword, but I mean, there's other great there's other great swords and certain things, but
So no +3 great swords.
yeah.
So there's not a greater sword then?
Where's the greatest sword?
Or the best sword.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Damn,
McLaren's done.
Carlos fucking rolling baller numbers. What do they have for healing potions?
All right, so
Stamulus has a healing potion. Would you like one?
I actually have a healing potion, and I have that salve, don't I? Or is that not this character?
that might not
I don't
have
think
been.
it's this character.
But you go over to the stand. The guy's selling health potions. He has one potion of greater healing and 3 regular health potions.
How much is the greater healing?
So the greater healing is 150, and then there's 80 each for the regular potions of healing.
Buy that man out.
Yeah, I'll buy all of them.
Yeah, he knows it's a good market, so he's got a markup on them. But yeah, so it's
Whatever.
80 apiece for the regular healing potions, then 150 for the greater healing.
I take minusing 310.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a couple potions as well.
Not
I think I
healing.
just bought them all.
Hey-o.
Never mind.
But
I'll give you one of the healings.
No, I'm good. I was gonna just pass them out.
Well, that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sorry about that. I really had to go to the bathroom.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Do they have any other consumables other than potions? Do they have any scrolls or anything?
No, but they do have some other potions if there's anything that you'd be interested in. So the guy's showing around. He's like, I also have this potion of fire breath, potion of fire resilience. I have a potion of heroism, a potion of hill giant strength.
Yeah, with those last two, what do they cost?
They're 100 gold piece.
Oh, yeah, I'll take both of those.
Meglar, I'm going to give you that greater healing potion to use whenever.
So the
Okay.
heroism gives you 10 temporary hit points, lasts for an hour. The hill giant strength, I think that increases your strength score to 21.
Nice.
So
And
it's called like greater healing.
yeah, Yuri, do you have a healing potion?
I do have 1 health potion. Why do you want it?
No, I just bought 3, and I have 1, so I definitely do not want it. Carlos, do you have one?
That is a good question.
If you do not, I'll give you one of the regular ones, and I'll have 2 healing potions on me.
I have 1.
All right.
Plus, I
So-
still have 25 lay on hands.
Yeah, we still have 2 fights. So I'll give, I guess, Hector the other one so we could have 2.
Well, yeah, I don't have any. I just
Okay. Well then, yes, I give you.
I got magic.
I
He's
give
a
you
wa-
2.
He's a walking health potion.
um,
So I'll let you hold on to the other 2 and use them at will. Hopefully, you're not the one getting your butthole raped.
yeah, hopefully.
Snodulus is a potion in case he goes down.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I think everyone has one. That was like the whole plan. I gave Maglar. Maglar should have 2 now, right?
Yep.
All right. So
Wait, 2 greater or
no, one greater and one
then
regular.
Yep, that's what I got.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I got some stuff to pass out. So, Vossen, you're gonna get the potion of, I forgot what it's called, but 10 temporary HP.
Potion of heroism.
Heroism, yeah. So that Vossen gets that one, and Yuri, you're gonna get this potion of Hill Giant Strength. Just drink this right before our next mat.
Okay. What does it do?
It's gonna make
Or-
you strong as fuck for a bit.
Make sure strength 21.
Yeah.
It's gonna make my dick any bigger?
Yes. Yes. It will give you big dick.
It will double it from 1 to 2.
Because I need the Countress to see that.
You're gonna walk around with a raging boner breaking through your armor.
Unless she has some type of magnifying glass with a spyglass with another magnifying glass, probably not going to see shit.
And it's not those. I don't know if you can use this, but this is for you. And I'm gonna give you a scroll of conjure animals
Aww. Snodulus appreciates you.
at your discretion.
So did we buy all this guy's potions and shit?
Yeah, I mean he has some some other little generic stuff. He has potion of fire breath, potion of fire resilience, potion of lightning resilience, and
I'll take the 2 resilience potions also.
okay. Yeah, they're all the potions are 100 each. They're all uncommon to rare. The potion of growth is the only other potion he has.
So
I'll take that one too.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want the fire breath potion one. These are 100 gold. You said?
Yeah, 100 gold
Yeah.
piece. Yep. The only one that was expensive was the greater healing. And then the cheaper ones were the regular health potions.
Is there a potion of fire breath? Is that what it was? Potion.
Yeah, potion of fire breath.
So lightning resistance, fire resistance, and growth.
Oops. Okay, I just broke D&D Beyond. Hold on. Just tried to add the potion and it didn't like that.
So, DM wise, am I able to cast a spell from a scroll that is not normally a part of my spell set?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. As long as you're a caster, you can.
All right. And is there like an Arcana roll I'm gonna have to do, or is it just things happen?
I think what
or-
we've done before is you just do an Arcana roll, and if it's the DC is your. What did we do for that? I think I wrote it down somewhere.
I wasn't paying attention because
Because we don't normally do that, but.
I would also tell Snodlers that that lasts like an hour, which I'm not sure if you know how long that is, but it's like
I'm sure Snodlers will figure out how long it takes. It's just like an intuition. Snodlers has the casting intuition. I appreciate it.
perfect. Say it lasts about as long as it's your invisibility spells. It's
10 minutes?
Yeah, we did.
Wait.
So it's the DC is 10 plus a spell level, Arcana check.
you'll be at a 13 for that.
Yeah, if it's not on your list.
So I got to roll a 5. Got it.
Ooh. Also, I forgot to roll. I forgot what my Wheeler Woe thing is. Do you want me to just roll a dice now for that? Or
Sure, go ahead.
let's see, we're odds, so that's like it's a woe day.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So wait, so it's kind of like Bones and No Bones days.
I don't know. Man, I didn't really have a chance to use it during the fight because we were never like within 30 feet of an enemy, except for at the end when that guy like ran up to me and then got his face pushed in. So
Yeah, he just whiffed. All right, so what else are you guys doing during your little time of downtime here? Anything else?
Still reading that book.
Yeah, just saying, don't die, and try not to blow your load when there's one guy left.
yeah, try
What
to
are-
stay a little closer without grouping up, if that makes sense.
What? Snarlers doesn't understand. You want us to be closer together, but not closer together.
No, I didn't say close together.
No.
Oh,
The other one did.
I did. Don't get quite so far away from me, and don't run like all the way off on your own. Stay sort of like within like running distance of someone. If that makes sense.
A little while later, like probably before the hour is up, the Bright comes back with a large coin purse, and he's like, "Here you go, your share, just as we promised, 300 gold." No, I'm just kidding. And he gives you guys the 2,000 gold.
Each?
No, that's for the group. And he goes, we're going to make much more of this when we go on tour, especially when we get to the capital.
Yeah, good. Money's always nice.
We got to get through Pete Fest first.
Snarlers is still confused. Why are we going on tour?
And through the night, it's
Because fighting guilds are all the rage now, all over Cordova. This is there's fighting pits and arenas all over, especially the main one in Ardis, the capital of Cordova. The king pays good money for strong fighting teams for entertainment.
yeah. Logistically, it's gonna be interesting. We'll work it out after today, after this week.
Sounds like a plan.
Not to.
Snarlers thought we were going to be leaving after this.
Well, what do you mean leaving? Where are you going?
We got a boat. We got a boat to catch, and I like very slyly wink.
We got shit to do, buddy.
Like I said, logistically, it's gonna be tough, but we'll make it work. Don't worry.
Snarlers is noticeably confused.
As is Bray, as he looks kind of like a little disheartened at the realization that you're just gonna bounce on him. It's been a while since I've been to the arena, but are people that shallow today? They only care about their own needs.
Snarlers is now also confused about that because it sounds like your need is to find a fighting team, and so I don't.
But my need is to spread joy through the realm.
Well, then Snarlers thinks you should come with us because we spread joy and also we kill things a lot, and you'd probably have fun. Snarlers thinks it'd be fun for you.
And also, we're trying to save the world from a giant sea demon. Like I said, logistically, it's a little rough right now.
Ooh,
Both of you guys roll some persuasion checks real quick.
Snarlers really thinks that afterwards, Snarlers would love to do this. We should go do an Underdark tour. Snarlers will get you in. Did you say persuasion?
Yeah, do a persuasion check.
-1, baby.
Oh! So this is the first time you guys have mentioned, like, how about you join us? And he stops and you see his shoulders slump for a minute. He's like, oh, no, I never thought about leaving, and just I guess I'm not too old to start adventuring. Huh? Matter of fact, I've never left Cordova.
If any of us die, we can just take him over. Yeah.
Well, I might take you up on that. I'd have to leave the temple behind, but I mean, is there room for another crew member on your ship?
Honestly,
Plenty of room.
Absolutely.
honestly, at the rate
Someone's
Snotlers
always
is
dying.
going, yeah, you'll be fine.
Well, when this is all over, we should sit down and negotiate some terms here.
Agreed. And Snotlers does think it'd be great to have you with us because then if we do go anywhere and we need money, you can just get us in because you should have some of the contacts, right? Like you'll know people. Like you should have some influence, right? Like you're well known. Snotlers believes it. You've been telling us.
Well, yes, that's exactly right. I'm well known in these parts. At least
Even though you've never left. Understood, but that's okay.
from
Snotlers
here to the
understands.
capital. I've never been to Faerun, but I hear it's lovely.
From Snodler's very small viewpoint, it was a lie.
Oh, I'm so confused now. So other than that, you guys are sitting there, kind of like healing up and feeling good about this. Fawcett, I'm probably sure is certain to tie a few on, and then you hear a lot of the other teams talking about like they're doing like side bets. Like some of the teams are like betting on how well do you think the other teams are going to do, and you guys think you hear your names kind of brought up a few times, the travelers, and make some perception checks too while you guys are kind of resting up.
So while we're still in good graces, Snodlers is gonna like walk over to the guy and slowly be like, "Hey, I got some goat skin. Do you think you could get someone to make me some pants? Snodlers will give you some. Snodlers is gold."
Oh yeah, we should definitely do something with this. I do know a guy.
Chimera goat skin. Chimera goat skin pants. Snodlers is finishing his set.
Yes. I gotta write that down. All right, so you're gonna give him the pants? He'll take them.
Well, it's skin to be made in.
Or I mean the skin. Yeah. So he's like, all right, I know a guy. Just a little bit south of the city. I could probably get down there in a couple days if you're gonna stick around. I know you guys are in a real hurry to save the world and whatnot, but
Snodler thinks we'll have to be here for at least a couple more days to figure some things out. So,
well, excellent.
And we got to talk to you about all of our stuff.
Yeah, like I said, we're not going to just bounce on you. We'll figure out the logistics of stuff.
Yeah, we'll probably sail, not bounce.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Awesome.
Maybe we'll do a city tour, but we'll meet you there, and then like it's like, oh, we'll go like here 1 month, and then we'll go over there like next month.
So,
Yeah.
so with your perception check, Vasen, you're kind of like leading up against the wall, sipping on your gourd, and you hear a couple of the guards just kind of like just outside your room. They're kind of sitting there and leaning up against the wall, and you hear them talk about, "Hey, did you hear the missing patrol was found this morning?" Yeah, and at least what was left of them anyway. Their bodies were all found shredded and mangled. And then the other guy's like, "Yeah, I saw that they had some sort of claw marks were left on the bodies, and the yes, poor guys, the flesh was ripped right off their bones. I mean, it's getting dangerous out here at nighttime. I know I got patrol duty at the end of the week, and I'm really not looking forward to it." And then you hear like one of their superiors walks by, and they're like, "Oh, Sergeant!" And they all kind of get back to work. But other than that, it's you guys kind of prepare for the next fight.
Mm-hmm. I relay that tidbit to everybody. Sounds like fucking Sahuagin attacks here too.
Could be anything out here though.
Snodlers isn't sure that isn't what Snodlers was a part of. Did Snodlers kill anyone when we did the last raid?
It's possible. Snothers killed a lot of people.
I know, it's not like literally, I don't remember. Like, there's been such a bath. I don't remember if we killed anyone when we tried to look at the dogs. Like, that's the first thing I thought, oh, maybe that was us at the dock. So we do kill a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I wasn't here for that one.
We didn't kill anyone, I'm pretty sure. But that is literally the first thing I thought of. Like, Snodlers, did Snodlers do that?
They could have been.
I don't know.
Only if it's only justified when you do it.
No. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's justified to Snodlers.
Every time I'm not around, you guys murder somebody.
No, we didn't that time. It was a rarity.
I wouldn't say murder.
Yeah, murder is so bad, like, unalived.
But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end it there. You guys got a little bit of little side information. Then we'll do another round or two next time.